Hey ladies and gentlemen, Michael Rhoades, President of HAPKIDO and U.S. Director for the Korea HAPKIDO Federation. To continue our series in support of law enforcement, again, wearing blue, strong supporter, and I am trying to put together these series to discuss various topics, questions, as I do on my YouTube channel, typically related to martial arts. But since a lot of us with prior military or law enforcement, defensive tactics training experience, I really try to do a series of videos in support of law enforcement to educate the community and hopefully build a bridge of understanding as to the difficulties and scenarios and situations that they have to go through. What I want to talk about tonight is something I share with my students about dressing for success. And oftentimes when you dress for success, you act professional. And how does that correlate to law enforcement? I started thinking about it, and during traffic stops, sometimes what you get and what you give is what you get back. What I mean by that is, if you're respectful and you follow instruction, even if you feel that you're being pulled over unjust or you don't like the way you're being treated or handled, there's a process in which you can handle that. But I assure you, taking your ticket or whatever, complaining to their chain of command, contacting their department is going to be a much better result than you trying to argue, fight, or express your knowledge of your constitutional rights on the spot right there. And the reason that works like that is because the use of force continuum. The more you become aggressive, the more they have to step up their use of force and become resistant and so forth and so on. There's a lot of instigators and people antagonizing law enforcement now, doing videos to try to call people out and show that they know their constitutional rights. That's great, but there's also common sense comes into play as to when you want to pick and choose how to share your knowledge. And I would just encourage people to be respectful so that you, in fact, have that respect turned towards you. I'm really proud of our local department because they're extremely respectful. When they approach drivers, sir and ma'am, the purpose of my stop is this. They're extremely professional, extremely respectful. And I think oftentimes if we demonstrate that, you're going to find that you're going to see a much more pleasant return on that investment. Anyways, this is just one of the topics that I want to talk about, and it's pick and choosing how we want to be treated when we are stopped. And if we don't agree with that stop, there's a process in place in which we can approach that and how to handle that professionally and not put ourselves or others in harm's way. Hope this message finds you well. Thank you, everyone. Support law enforcement. God bless.